brothers and sisters. My name is Boshegun Akintokpe. So what I want to talk on about today is what I titled Why God Rejected the Offering of Cain. Why God rejected the offering or sacrifice from Cain. Ìdí tí Ọlọ́run fi kọ ẹbọ Káínì. That's what I want to talk on today. There are many misconceptions on this theory. I do hear many people saying God rejected the offering of Cain because the offering was too small, because the offering was bad. I will say it's capital no. It was not written in the Bible that God rejected the offering of Cain because the offering was bad or because the offering was not good looking. No. Let us quickly go to the book of Genesis. That's Genesis chapter 4. That's where the story is. So I will start from verse 3. Genesis chapter 4, verse 3. And in the process of time, it came to pass that Cain brought an offering of the fruit of the ground to the Lord. Verse 4. Abel also brought of the firstborn of his flock and of their fat. And the Lord respected Abel and his offering. This is where I'm going. Verse 5. But he did not respect Cain and his offering. And Cain was very angry, and his countenance fell. As I said earlier, God did not reject the offering of Cain because it was not good looking, or because the food he brought to God was bad. No. The reason why God rejected the offering of Cain was because Cain was an abomination unto God. It was an abomination. When you become an abomination unto God, God will never receive anything from you. When you become an abomination unto God, no matter how big your offering is, if you like bring millions of naira to the church, God will never accept it once you are an abomination unto God. Now, there are two things found in the life of Cain that made us agree that he was an abomination unto God, even before he brought the offering unto God. Number 1, Cain was wicked. Cain was wicked. Let us go to the book of Proverbs, chapter 21, verse 27. Proverbs chapter 21, verse 27. It says, the sacrifice of the wicked is an abomination. How much more when he brings it with wicked intents? Which means Cain has been wicked even from that incident in the book of Genesis chapter 4. Let us go back there. Genesis chapter 4. Cain has been a wicked man before the incident. He has been a wicked man because the action you take after God rebuke you will tell us who you are. Let us go to the book of that Genesis chapter 4 again. Genesis chapter 4, verse 8. It says, now Cain talked with Abel his brother, and it came to pass, when they were in the field, that Cain rose against Abel his brother and killed him. What a very wicked act. It is not up to that for him to think that the next thing for me is to kill my brother. Which means he has been wicked. And as a wicked man, you are an abomination unto God. If you are a wicked man, no matter how big your tithe is, God will never receive it. No matter how big your offering may be, God will never receive it. Cain was a very wicked man. I said it earlier. After God rebuked him, that was when we knew most of his behavior, character. It means he has been wicked even before he presented the offering unto God. There are things that God has seen in his heart. There are things that God has known him for that made God rejected him, not even because of his offering. God rejected him because he was an abomination unto God. Remember the place we read. A sacrifice, an abomination is someone that has become an abomination unto God, the sacrifice will never be accepted. That Proverbs chapter 21, verse 27 that we just read. So my brothers and my sisters, no matter how big your offering is, when you are wicked, God will never accept your sacrifice. An abomination man unto God, God will never accept anything from him. The number 2 things that made Cain become an abomination unto God is that pride was found in him. Pride was found in Cain. I know you will ask me, Azal, every anger is a manifestation of pride. I repeat, every anger is a manifestation of pride. Let us go to the book of Proverbs 16 verse 5. I'm still in the book of Proverbs chapter 16 verse 5. Listen, it says, everyone proud in heart is an abomination to the Lord. Though they join forces, none will go unpunished. I want to use that A. Everyone proud in heart is an abomination to the Lord. Now you will ask me, why did I say pride was found in Cain? Let us go back to the book of Genesis chapter 4. I said it earlier, every anger is a manifestation of pride. Verse 9, God was asking Cain here. Then the Lord said to Cain, let me start from verse 5. But he did not respect Cain and his offering, and Cain was very angry, and his countenance fell. Verse 9. Then the Lord said to Cain, where is Abel your brother? He said, I do not know. Am I my brother's keeper? Imagine him asking a whole God question, am I my brother's keeper? Is that not in pride? Every anger is a manifestation of pride. Hey, oh me, whenever you are angry, you'll be asking yourself some questions. Hey, oh me, are they talking to me like that? God, why will you be asking me such question? Is that not pride? That's pride. And remember the place we read in the book of Proverbs 16:5, which says, everyone proud in heart is an abomination to the Lord. Let me tell you this. Whenever God rebukes you and you become angry, is a manifestation of pride. I see many people today in churches, in choir group, many groups in church, whenever their leader rebuke them, we now see them, instead of them to become humble and take to corrections, they will now become pride. They hold me, they are talking to me like that. Whenever you are angry, when you are rebuked, is a manifestation of pride. Can't you see the life of David? When David made a mistake concerning the issue of Bathsheba, you can see after God rebuked David, immediately David humbled himself and asked for forgiveness. So these are the 2 things found in the life of Cain that made God rejected his offering. Not that God rejected his offering because the offering was bad or not good looking, as I said earlier. So in conclusion, these are the 2 things that made Cain became an abomination unto God. Remember, as we said earlier, when someone become an abomination unto God, no matter how big your offering is, no matter how big the sacrifice, your tithe may be, God will never accept it. Cain's action after God rebuked him made us know his character, his behavior right from the beginning. Those are the things. Those things are his behavior. He's wicked, he's proud. So may God bless you in the name of Jesus. Thanks for watching.